Hello, my name is Kathy, and today I'll be discussing natural methods of handling tuberculosis and consumption. But before I do this, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I have decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Now, we're fast moving into a world where antibiotics will no longer work, so this disease of tuberculosis is making a scary comeback into modern society. But there are highly effective natural treatments for tuberculosis that do work. First of all, what is tuberculosis, or consumption as it was called in centuries past, and what are its symptoms? Tuberculosis, or TB, is caused by tiny germs called Mycobacterium tuberculosis and Tuberculous. The germ enters the body through the nose, mouth, or the windpipe and settles down in the lungs, multiplying at a rapid speed. It then produces raised spots called tubercles inside the lungs. These spots become filled with pus as the disease advances. While tuberculosis may affect any part of the body, it generally affects the lungs, bones, membranes of the brain, leading to meningitis, intestines, and glands. Tuberculosis of the lungs is called pulmonary tuberculosis and is the most common type of tuberculosis, and it is an extremely contagious disease. Now, the causes of tuberculosis are many. TB may be caused when a person pricks himself with anything infested with germs or through inhalation of dust particles mixed with the microbes. Mineral starvation of the body tissues is another cause. Suppressing of malaria, cold, and cholera can also lead to tuberculosis, but the main cause of tuberculosis is a weakened constitution and loss of body resistance. The symptoms of tuberculosis depend upon the body part affected. For pulmonary tuberculosis, the symptoms are a persistent cough and hoarseness, discharge of blood in the phlegm, trouble in breathing, chest pain indicating the involvement of the pleura. For tuberculosis of the intestines, the symptoms are distension of the stomach, impairment of digestion, loss of appetite and appearance of digestive disorders, constipation if small intestines are infected, diarrhea if the large intestine is infected. The general overall symptoms of tuberculosis are pain in the shoulders, loss of vigor, emaciation, and rapid weight loss. Body becomes pale, high body temperature, especially in the evenings. As you can see from the list of symptoms, the best and first course of action to take with this disease is to get yourself in the best health that you can by eating a well-balanced and healthy diet and making absolutely certain that you're taking all the vitamin and mineral supplements to ensure excellent health. Also, you need to get regular aerobics types of exercise in the fresh air daily. You need to be breathing hard and deep. You can check out my videos on nutrition, vitamins, and minerals to get a good idea of what you need in this area. Now, there's some exciting new news in traditional medical science. 2 new studies have linked vitamin D to the successful prevention and treatment of tuberculosis. This is wonderful. The first study determined that vitamin D is key to the molecular mechanism that the body employs to fight tuberculosis. White blood cells convert vitamin D into an active form that helps make a protein that kills tuberculosis bacteria. In the second study, Indonesian scientists compared the effects of vitamin D versus a placebo on almost 70 tuberculosis patients for some 9 months. Treating tuberculosis patients with 10,000 units of vitamin D daily versus the much smaller amount, 400 units, usually advocated by conventional medicine, led to a 100% cure rate. Pretty amazing. This is very impressive. Now, TB is generally associated with depletion of natural calcium in the body. After vitamin D, calcium is the main therapeutic agent needed for treatment of TB, and raw milk is the richest source of organic calcium. The next thing to use is garlic. Mix 2 cloves of crushed garlic with 6 ounces of milk and 4 cups of water. Boil this mixture until it is reduced to 1/4 of its original volume. Take half of this in the morning and the rest at night. Incorporate fresh pineapple into your daily diet and drink the juice of a green banana every day. Incorporate fresh celery into your daily diet as well. Some herbs to use as teas during the treatment of tuberculosis are mint, slippery elm, golden seal, wild cherry bark, mullein, vervain, hyssop, lungwort, and marshmallow root. To make the tea, take 1 teaspoon of herb to a cup of boiling water and let steep for 10 minutes. Then drink. You can take the herb teas individually, or you can mix all the herbs you have together and use the herb mixture as your tea. Use 1 teaspoon of the combined herbs to a cup of boiling water and let it steep for 10 minutes, then drink. To help with the bleeding from the lungs, make a tea of the combined herbs of 1 teaspoon of powdered gold seal, 1 teaspoon of cubeb berries, and a 1/4 teaspoon of lobelia. Add a pint of boiling water and steep for 30 minutes. Take a swallow of this tea every half hour. An even stronger tea to help with the bleeding is to mix 2 tablespoons of powdered bugleweed with a pinch of cayenne. Then put a level teaspoon of this mixture into a cup of boiling water and let steep for 10 minutes. Then take a swallow every 2 hours. Powdered bayberry bark or shepherd's purse is also very good to check hemorrhage of the lungs. Use a 1/2 teaspoon of the combined herbs to a cup of boiling water and let steep for 10 minutes, and then drink. Now, I have a great many videos now on many different topics, so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.